All right, so here's a Bitcoin update of what's going on. I know the market has not been looking too great, but what's crazy is you look back about 4 or 5 days ago, everyone was bullish. Um, Literally, early this week, everyone was so bullish that Bitcoin was gonna hit all-time highs. Now all of a sudden we lose, um, I don't know, peak here, lose 7% in a couple of days, and everyone's back to thinking that Bitcoin's going to plummet. Well, look, I'm going to show you what the charts are saying. I'm going to tell you what I think, and we'll kind of take it from there. So let's pull up a daily. I got a daily chart because, again, I'm just going to focus on the macro view. I'm not going to dive into the 1 hour, things along those lines. Let's look at the macro view. Let's start with looking at our indicators. So on the daily chart, our MACD has now crossed bearish. And we also had a bit of a bearish divergence going. So this down move isn't really out of what could have been predicted. So we had increasing price level, and then we also then had decreasing values on our MACD. And you can see the same thing on our RSI. This is all what's called bearish divergence. We were diverting away. So this pullback is typically expected. Now, the way I'm looking at it is this: we had a rising wedge, rising channel. If we do break out of this, we're expected to see $39,000-$40,000 Bitcoin. Question then is, where do we go from there? Well, right now we're sitting. I'm gonna take away the drawings. This yellow line here is your 200 simple moving average. We're right now hovering above the 200 simple. We crossed below the 21, and we're now hovering above the 200. But we did get a nice bull cross of the 21 over the 200, and it looks like our 50 is curling up to possibly do a golden cross. We had our death cross here in June. We possibly could be hitting a golden cross, I don't know, maybe a target somewhere in September, and possibly get a late end of the year run. Now, things that would turn me away from Bitcoin: if we get some sort of move that we go below this moving average. If we drop below all the moving averages, that's not looking too good. Two, I know on the daily we have our bearish divergence. We also have our negative cross. But the one thing that's kind of holding me in, and where I'm just trading very cautiously, is here on the weekly chart. We had a bull cross on the weekly chart. And remember, now we deal with the weekly, it could be a bigger move. So I had a bull cross on the weekly. Our stochastic, however, is about to show a sell signal. So we got very mixed signals. But it doesn't mean that we can't get one of these again, that we stay pegged higher. It doesn't mean that we get a sell signal and get another buy signal right away. Our RSI is really hovering above 50, which is what you want. We might get a bounce off of the 50 and take our next leg up, is what we ultimately want to see on our RSI. So I think if we drop below this 21 simple, I would look to close some of my positions. I will definitely close my altcoin positions, as Bitcoin will take the altcoin market down for a ride, as we've seen. Link got killed. OMG got killed. So things that ride with Bitcoin got annihilated. But I would, you know, take it level by level. But however, I would not be opening too many longs right now. So if you're looking at opening positions, I would be very, very cautious until we get some sort of indication that we're going to find support again here on the weekly 21. Let's go back to the daily. Let's go back to some of the lines that I have. I'm going to put the drawing back in. And again, I teach all this in a course. Just email me. My email link's down below. Email me. I can easily get you into the course, and I teach all this. So, looking at a $40,000 drop, this is where, if you're looking to enter, I'd look to enter here on 40,000. You would want to see some level of a bullish divergence occurring on your MACD, your stochastic, or your RSI, or all three. But however, we have a ton of support. I'm going to add one other indicator in for us that we'll see how it looks. So this here is your VPVR, and it lets you know kind of where all your where your buyers and your sellers are lined up. And as you can see, this line matches right up with our longest line here. So 40,000 we could come back down and retest 40,000. That's a huge possibility. I would look to be a buyer at 40. I would be a buyer all the way down to a level of 30. Again, if we break out of here, I'm out of every trade because Bitcoin's going to go down for a ride. It's going to go down. However, take profits. If you haven't taken profits on your stuff, I would look to take some sort of profits. Take some profit taking. But either way, I'm still bullish as long as I'm above the 200. I'm still bullish as long as I'm above 40. And let's just take a look at our fib retracement line and see where we land. We could go down to the 236, and we could go down to our 0.382. So, guys, understand the technicals, and this is how we're going to take it level by level.